Here in Washington, they don't build monuments to secretaries of state, but maybe they should. Donald Trump thinks this is the weakest link in the chain because it's an office no one pays attention to. So he's been recruiting election deniers to run for Secretary of State in crucial swing states this year. People who will do whatever he asks when they count the ballots in the next presidential election. We have to stop this from happening.
It's the story we led with at the top of the last hour. That's Amy McGrath there. She's about to join us with her brand new announcement on this fight, her fight against the disgraced ex-president's attempt to handpick election deniers for secretaries of state to replace those few who bravely walked the line and did their jobs and likely had more to do than anybody else in preventing his attempt to overturn the result of the 2020 election. Here's what she's talking about. In Georgia, there's Congressman Jody Hice, who, according to the January 6th committee testimony, participated in a White House meeting on overturning the 2020 election. He's now campaigning for Secretary of State on Donald Trump's lies about the election result. In Arizona, State Congressman Mark Finchem, a member of the Oath Keepers, yes, the Oath Keepers militia group, who participated in the Capitol insurrection, is running for the office there. In Michigan, the first election denier to officially receive a party endorsement, Republicans overwhelmingly backed Christina Caramo, who has repeatedly spread lies about election fraud and far-right conspiracies. Again, all of them have already been endorsed and chosen by Trump and his team in his effort to get who and what he wants from the individuals who oversee our elections at the state and local levels. Loyalty that can do a lot more damage this time around. Next time, joining us on set to announce this new effort against those efforts, Amy McGrath, former Kentucky Senate candidate, a retired U.S. Marine Corps Lieutenant Colonel. Rick Stengel still here. Tell me about the effort, and then tell me how it's going to work.
Well, look, we have a clear and present danger to our country right now in Donald Trump trying to subvert our very election system. And it's something that we're not paying enough attention to. And it is happening right now. It's happening in states like Arizona, Michigan, Minnesota,
Georgia,
Nevada, Georgia, all over. And what he's trying to do is to help support and then get elected these election deniers who are Trump loyalists, who are basically going to do his bidding in 2024, okay? And if you look back at 2020 and the elections there, you know, he was thwarted in his attempt to overturn the election by people in these key positions of secretaries of state who were people of integrity.
Mm-hmm. Democrats and Republicans, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's nonpartisan. People of integrity who just, their job is to count the votes. Their job is to certify the election. And he has said, this is the weakest link. This is the path to the White House. If I can replace these people of integrity with people who will do my bidding, with these election deniers, then I can get there. That's his path, okay? And it's happening. It's not just a theory.
Right, it's happening.
As we saw last weekend in Michigan, 70% of the convention, the GOP convention in Michigan, supported this one candidate who is an election denier, QAnon, conspiracy theorist. I mean, this is happening. And right now, there needs to be an effort, a coordinated effort to push back on that. If you love this country, you love our democracy, you're going to stand up for our democracy, as I have in uniform, as those of us who have served, we've got to do something. And that's what this project is about. It's called the American SOS Project. And it's about fighting back and making sure we do not have these election deniers in these key positions.